Good evening, this is Ty with Unique Audio. We're here at the Lakeland location, and I have the privilege to bring to you a 2016 Prius. So this is a Toyota Prius hybrid, and we just installed a Pioneer front-facing cam. So this in particular unit is full 1080p HD, so it will give you all the features of a front-facing camera. So you have the 1080p, so it has the G sensor, so it will detect movement. It has auto recording. It has a built-in GPS and parking mode, so it will record while you're actually in the parking lot. So it does pick up motion, so it records audio and video in full 1080p. This in particular unit is a great unit we have here in stock. Just kind of give you an update. This is the actual unit that we have, looking from the front. And once we walk in, I'll go over a couple different components in the unit. So the actual unit is up and working, installed very simply, just so I can kind of give it backing. This is what you have. So the unit fits in right here. It's an adjustable camera on the front piece, so you can move it up and down, kind of give adjustments of where you're looking at. Wires are ran from the insulation. As you can see, you don't have anything that actually comes about. There's no tearing of the dash, anything. Only thing you have here is the actual power plug. It comes in right here, so it's very easily disconnected, and even when the vehicle itself is off and the screen is off, it still records. So it records audio and video with easy playback. So I go through a couple of features that it has. So once you pull in here, you have your main menu. So you have your sound recording, playback, park mode, and your video recording. So we're going to go through just a simple playback. So you can go through different events, parking mode, different photos. So this thing does quite a bit, all built in. So as of right now, it has a few different stamps on it. All of them, of course, are going to be here because we just did the installation. So we can go back through. And it's actually, even though the vehicle was off, nothing was plugged in, it still picked up the actual front recording based upon the fact that it heard someone in the vehicle. So what you have here is actually the sound that you hear would be me still doing the installation. So in the process of me doing the installation, it picked up with the video that was on the front. So even though nothing moved, it heard sound, so it started recording. So even if there's something going on in the video, if it pictures or picks up anything, it automatically starts recording for up to 90 minutes. So we can go back and we can listen to it again, or we can go back and then we can go to the next one that it picked up. So now this is prior to it even being plugged in. So once we had the unit out, had it mounted, it picked up vocal and it just started recording. You can go in and you slide down, and so that's just me, what I was just showing you of moving it. So even though there was nothing going on, it still picked up the actual video of me making the video. So you can move to a different event and store. You can delete that in particular piece. We can go back to, and like I say, it has the stake damp. Let's slide down, parking mode. So these are all different videos that's there, so there's nothing that it picked up while in parking mode. So let's go back down to the sound recording. So it's on and off thing, so you can actually turn it off where it doesn't pick up the sound. Slide down to a couple other features that's on here. So there's the SD format, and then there's a system setting. So you can go down your date and time, set up for your system, your volume, your LCD visual to screen. But like I say, this is all 1080p video. So while we're doing this, it's actually recording now. So there's event recording. And there's, of course, your power on. It gives you your battery status here, so it does have its own battery built in. So while it's actually plugged in, it is simply charging. This little piece you see here right in this top corner is actually a GPS satellite, so it can determine your date stamps, exactly where you are when the recording is happening. So it's a nice unit, very easy to install. We didn't compromise the vehicle at all. Nothing done with the factory dash, nothing to do with the actual unit itself. This in particular vehicle comes with the factory backup camera, so none of that is bothered with at all. So that's all still intact. This in particular unit is just a front-facing camera, and like I say, it's made by Pioneer. Very, very easy on the installation. Can work in almost any vehicle in any application. So this is the unit once again. This is Ty with Unique Audio. You guys continue grinding.